game on!
I had my microphone off. It took me a few more minutes than I expected setting up. But I'm live now, so let's get to this. Now, I want to make sure I'm live before I actually start the game. Okay, I'm live. And I did not get that. Alrighty. Let me send something else. Send some out. Okay. This time I believe I got my capture card working correctly. If not, I'm going to get out a hammer and beat the thing into submission. So, last time I tried to stream, I had issues with my capture card. I wasn't in the best frame of mind, and compound all those things, and it was just better for me not to stream right then, which is why I canceled the last stream. And let me do this, and oh, it's already unmuted. Huh. Okay. Alrighty. Now, hopefully there's not going to be any, like, syncing issues. Alrighty. Alright, brightness. I'm adjusting it to my screen, not necessarily your screen. So I need to see. Now we're going to start it over from the very beginning, because I couldn't get the very beginning because it kept cutting out. So, yeah. And I also need to change a few things here. Audio. There's some dialogue. That should be standard. Now turn that down to 50%. Save changes. Back. Back. Now. Alright, easy mode. Let me turn off my microphone for this.
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built! I sent you topside! I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
There's going to be a few more cutscenes, so I'm going to mute myself again.
Sally! Sally, come out!
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept...
Je vous en prie, j'insiste.
Thank you.
I forgot something to drink. I'll be right back. It appears I need to adjust something real quickly. Damn it. There. Shit. I have her fucking time. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's resume.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Alright, I actually...
Bonjour, Elisabeth. Bien, bonjour.
Bonjour Elisabeth.
Bonjour.
Bonjour mademoiselle. Comment allez-vous?
Ça va bien?
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonne journée. Comment ça va,
Okay.
Elisabeth? Bonne journée.
This is...
Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous?
Claude,
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite. C'est pas...
viens jouer avec nous Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise.
Mademoiselle.
Oh, dommage.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Je peux vous vendre tous les livres que vous voulez. Et pour pas cher en plus.
Do you have The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton?
Désolé, ma petite. Celui-là n'a pas encore été écrit.
Okay.
Bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Bonjour.
Il va falloir que tu m'écoutes. Parce que je me suis perdu dans tes yeux.
Bien, bonjour, Elisabeth.
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le pain est frais, le ciel est bleu et vous êtes...
This is very...
Roquefort, camembert, brie de Meaux, les meilleurs...
This is very Disney Channel-esque.
Bonjour Elisabeth.
Okay, I think I'm supposed to go around here.
Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
Yeah. That's... That's very Disney Channel. Oh, can't see the chat.
Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la cage?
Yeah, my French is pretty rusty.
Sally? Sally! Sally, wait! Wait! Sally, stop!
Trying to...
Sally, where are you going? Sally, hold on!
Alright.
Stop, stop! Where did she go?
In here.
Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No, it wasn't my fault. Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry!
She sounds like Booker.
Sorry! I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Empty. Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the holdup?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker, what?
Say,
I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Okay. Pick up the doll head.
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. In Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Okay. I'm gonna search this area first, see if there's anything I can actually salvage. I don't think there will be on this side. No, I don't see anything. Nope, nothing over there.
I was in Paris. I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
Okay, I still don't have a weapon, and this is concerning. This is the part of the series that I actually prefer only slightly more than Bioshock 2's DLC. That's because the majority of this is stealth. I'm not really that much of a stealth player, both in skill and preference. Okay, let's see. before I... Oh, wait, I can't go up. Okay. Move roll.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand. I...
If we're going to end up in the same place, it needs to harm and enjoy the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
Okay.
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Alrighty. Going.
The Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. Peter, if I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find
Okay. Wow. That's creepy. It's not every day you come across your own dead body in a video game. I really wish the game gave me full health when I was starting the game. But... come on. I know that they're going for realism, but... yeah, I don't like waiting for elevators in real life. Not even bad elevator music. Okay, there we go. Nothing there. there. Could give me a little loot.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy. I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
Who's there?
Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Okay, I need to sneak.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
I really don't.
Children, a clay, Bradburn. It's up to us to see they become creationers. Don't return to mud. Get them young enough. You can mold them for life. Henry, fetch that black label lacquers. The 12-year-old single malt. Let's discuss this like men.
Now, let's get his lockpick.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly see if there's anything in here to loot. Nothing in there.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Okay.
No, says Peter the parasite. We all deserve a piece.
Okay. Nothing up there. I'm going to wait to grab that because that's when that's when shit starts to go down. I want to make sure that this place is properly looted before I grab that.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Hmm.
Sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing? the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do. Where is your empathy as I see the parasite while he picks your... I may be old, but I'm not deaf. Look long and hard enough, the parasite will reveal itself.
Okay. Okay, I have one. That's some health and some Eve, but I don't have any plasmids. Alright. I see no point in actually... At least the game finally gave me an actual weapon. No offense, but the crossbow is very medieval. Okay, now I have to... I'm gonna continue to sneak just in case this area might not be as... Alright. Finally maxed out my health. Now I have to... What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Alright. Find suit. Okay, nothing there. I'm going to skip all the extra bonus stuff because it is very time consuming and I want to finish this game as quickly as possible. So I want to be off the Bioshock series. We've more than put our toe into this series. I want to get into Undertale as quickly as possible. Which reminds me, if I don't have a shotgun yet, but thank you for the ammo. Okay. I really hope I get the gun loaded soon. Now, okay. I'm just doing some looting. Oh, I already looted this area. Good. Let's just... Nothing.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker, when you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
I'm gonna have to sneak in there. Very careful, like. Sorry about this, but... Elevator. Okay. Can't lockpick. Damn, I need a lockpick. Why didn't... I'd hate to start this over again. Okay, well, let's hope there's a lockpick in here. I really should...
I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
Well, that solves my lockpick issue. Since I'm here, as long as it doesn't take 3 lockpicks. 1.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable
Oh, that is so evil.
Hey, there you are.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
Evil. Alright, I'm not gonna waste any lockpicks. Okay, this actually turned out to be worth my time. Okay, let's see what's outside of here. If I get ambushed, I'm gonna be so pissed. Yeah, I remember Fort Frolic. Alright. Yeah, those noisemaker things, they do not help.
Nothing could happen to my boy. I made him wear his best scarf today. He's bundled up tight.
Just to kind of demonstrate. Watch.
Who's it? Get out here! Sure put a stop to that.
I don't have time for those incapable of greatness. There's not enough time in the day.
Franklin, get Mother's cleaning out.
Okay, that was a little useful.
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I'd pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end, but I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Good life is deserved, then I gotta ask why. Why don't I have a slice of that pie? Why, oh why can't I have a slice of that pie? If I can't have it, why can't I? Why can't I have a slice of that pie?
You know,
just on your own. We stick together. We won't put up with their lies. Then we're all gonna have a slice of that pie. Why?
sounds like he's... Alright, the lyrics of that just loop.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
I have some ammo, but... Okay, I'm gonna go up these stairs. The game's giving me ammo, that's not a good sign.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
All right.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
Okay.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. Huh. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
Okay, now let's see. Examine.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Alright. I believe I looted this area for what it's worth. Let's get in here. Oh, so close.
Did you hear that?
I think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead, or working for Ryan.
That was difficult to get through.
Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
Okay. Alright. Now I have proper weapons. Now I just need to get enough ammo for both of them. The crossbow is complete garbage.
A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear.
Bad juju. Okay. Let's look for any loot. I'm gonna loot here before I...
before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
3 lockpicks. Alright. I have...
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, Vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Alright.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Okay.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
Okay. I need to go down. Ironically, if I actually go slower, I'll make more progress quickly. So then I won't have to be in firefight after firefight. I might actually have the ammo for it, but in this particular DLC of Bioshock, I have to...
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition and they're all so pretty. Why, a girl can dream, can't she?
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Likes nice shoes. You like these? These are brand new. Had them made special.
I told Sandra Cohen I'm always ready to cut a record.
What's your secret, Donnie? Why are you always number one?
Huh. One, 2, 1, 6.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself.
2.
Here I am. 100%
1.
genuine article.
6.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear,
All right.
sweet mother. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you
There's...
like your bag, smile, boy.
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode too. Got it. Now I need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber.
Alright.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
I need to be careful. Knock on the door.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us that don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it and just take the winner.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean you out instead.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out. You know, I mean, November 5th, it's a big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia is real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Okay.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No
Wow.
recall.
Alright, let's see what else I have here. Okay, that's the entrance. Okay, shotgun is full. Crossbow, how about hand cannon? Alright, hand cannon is now full. Ammo situation is actually taken care of, which for me is... There's Old Man Winter, but before I grab that, I want to grab anything else that might still be in here. Examine note.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
Find all 4 coded transmissions. Okay. Money situation is a little light. Nothing in there.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Okay. Thank you for the follow.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. All we need now is a CO2 scrubber.
Sam, that you? Sam?
Who the hell are you? I made you a solid
Shit.
It only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
This happens when you swim with the shark.
My ground! Mine!
Okay. Escape pursuers. Disappear. Hmm.
But I don't think it shows.
Again, if I say his name 4 times. How'd I get there?
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was going to lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
Going to see what's over here. Okay, I can't pick that up because I actually have full ammo. I think I have full health. I'm still here. I'm just looking for the coded messages locations. As if memory serves, just pin that. Okay. Test drive. Let's see what that one is. Okay, I already have that one. Okay. This labeled medicine. Okay, let's go for the medicine one. Shit. I need to get out of here. Okay. I need to keep heading this way. Alright, medicine. This is the area I want to get into. This area is creepy when you're trying to sneak.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
Those are cigarettes.
Christ, better prep for my next move.
Gee, I hope you like me. Because I'd like nothing more than to be Miss Rapture in 1958.
Intellectual superhumans.
Where is it? That's money.
I can change, sugar. I can.
Hmm.
Handsome and smart and self-assured like Andrew Ryan.
Another one.
Where is it?
Say no.
Shit.
I get some work.
Okay. Accept.
You're not getting out of this deal that easy. That's it. We're done here.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
Okay, that's 2 of 4. Okay, I need to go in the service bay.
If you don't keep ahead of the rest, you'll be resigned to follow.
I saw you looking at her.
Silver Fin, service bay. It's a lounge.
Yeah, those old numbers sure got some high notes. But I got something new.
So close. That was...
Oh, don't think I...
That was terrifying.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. The one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Now I'm gonna leave the food there just in case. No. Let me pick up the lockpick. The lockpick, asshole. The lockpick. Let me pick it up. Finally. No. I wonder. Sneaky surprise failed. Oh. I honestly wonder if it's in here. It's probably down.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Well. Lockpick. Lockpick. You know what? I'm going to come back down here. I think there's an easier one to get to. I need to go to the Bioshock Deluxe.
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
I'll save down there for last. Because I should have gotten one up here. Luckily it's not closed off to me and I have a vague idea to where it's at. But it means more sneaking. Not exactly my strong suit. Oh shit.
Come back! Let's see this through! Together!
That's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. Shit.
Can't go that way. fuck's sake.
Seems I still have the ability to scare off a patient.
Seems to me you're
Damn.
a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
That is not... Oh wait, food. Yes, I do. Because I'm going to knock you out. Up.
I'm just honored to be in the competition, and gee, I hope you like me, because I'd like nothing more than to be Miss Rapture in 1958.
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
Unlock pick. Pick up money. Pick up money. Okay. I have one left of those to get.
Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
Alright. Let me just check, see how many of those I actually have. Plasmid, plasmid. Final 4. Memory serves, now I have 3. Okay, now I can go to the service bay. The last one. The only reason why I'm doing this secret is because there's lore involved. I'm not going to get into what the lore is, because that would be a spoiler.
Humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
Now the money's always useful. Nothing.
These jerks. You can't talk to me like that.
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Well, steeply discounted, though.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Ah.
Ain't nothing been right for this town since Frank Fontaine died.
Okay. If I remember.
Jose Gadget.
relationships, conversation.
That stuff's gold. That was up the work, so I can't leave you this slave.
Okay.
Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
This outfit, it doesn't feel right. Should I change again? Where's the mirror?
You don't know nothing. Ryan's
Okay, I need to
playing
look up
cheap
the
fiddle.
code words because. I had it somewhere. It's Fallout. Codes. All right. 1, 2, 1, 6.
He plays, and oh, how they dance.
Two's my lucky number. I do everything in twos.
1.
Man, I'm planning a big comeback.
It's simple. You want to mind control everybody? Public address system. That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that. Hey.
First, the law gets bribed. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next?
Okay. Seven, 9, 5, 1.
Martial law.
Okay. Oops.
Card for the paper. Spying on me again.
I hit the wrong button.
Let us continue this face to face.
Just another look. Me feels.
How could you just walk away? I warned you to stop following me. You don't have my permission to leave.
I didn't mean to do that, but
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
hopefully I can get this guy without wasting any more ammo. That was completely on me.
How could you just walk away? I ain't got time for this.
7. Let me just make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, those old numbers sure got some high notes. Who's there? Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. Where'd you go? They caught the breeze or what?
7, 9, 5, 1.
Recently, I've been on something of a hiatus. I get some work, but I want to get back to the mine.
They are very sensitive.
Alright. Hand cannon.
Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the ruse. Life down in Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
a switch around here somewhere.
Okay. Prior to doing that, alright. Seemed to be a minor inconvenience in my own making. Alright, let's see. I'll get that. Well, yeah.
This is gonna be noisy.
Come on! Let's work something out.
When I find you, push me, I push right.
You won't find me.
Guess I should have used a shotgun. Okay. Hand cannon. Vending machine. Alrighty. Fuck it.
Atlas, the heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and prepare for a siege. Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating.
Okay. I needed to use that because,
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Alright. There should still be some shotgun ammo up here. Good. It didn't despawn, or at least one of them didn't. Alright, I need to go down and get that part. Okay.
Got it. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
Okay. Oh, that was sweet. I'm getting the hell out of here, because this area is a nightmare.
Honey pie? You're hot. Ooh. Confront your weakness.
Oh. That was... I'm gonna wait until that clears. Oh, wait.
Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this. Orion's got the form.
I can sneak up and...
Where's my boy? I don't know where my boy is!
Alright, I'm gonna go to that lounge. Manta-Ray Lounge. Good, it's...
Huh? What's that, Cookie Face?
This place is swarming with splicers. Alright. I suspect I'm going to use up a lot of ammo here. No?
Louie. Hey, if you don't get down here soon, there's not going to be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army, not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What the hell? Splicers. They're busting in! Horwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
Okay. So someone actually broke up the party. Good to know.
That's what this is. It's all hand signals. My locks. I know they're talking. Kara, ain't nothing been right for this town since Greg Fontaine died.
Who hides from the light of reason?
If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
Okay.
Here you may fulfill your potential and get all that is your due. To do less is criminal.
Pretty! You in the bedroom?
No excuses in Rapture.
Now you know you don't belong here. Who the hell's that?
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
Let's try. Well, you won't dine on me. Oh, you do love.
Shit.
We're not finished.
I think it's upstairs, but I can't tell where the stairs.
I ain't through with you yet.
Jumping in my own shadow.
Yeah, it has to be upstairs.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was
Okay, fine. Fuck it. I'll have to use the lock on the lockpick. Shit.
You're not getting out of this deal that easy.
I never thought anyone would be able to bring all these degenerate splice heads into line. I gotta hand it to Atlas. After Ryan locked us up in this pit, I thought that was it. Just a long, final dive into the abyss. But he's given us hope. Or what passes for it down in Rapture. When a person's got nothing, hope's about the kindest thing you can give her. Or the cruelest.
Those bottles. Just like on the coded note to Fontaine.
Alright, here we go.
Fontaine and Atlas. Son of a bitch.
Sushong, I'm gonna make this clear as can be, so we don't have any miscommunications. Where the hell is the ace in the hole? You think you can stiff Frank Fontaine? I paid good money for state-of-the-art weaponry. I ain't losing this war just because you found yourself a higher bidder. I can promise you, I ain't never been one.
Yeah, thanks for interrupting the audio log.
Sushong, I'm gonna make this clear as can be, so we don't have
Thanks.
any miscommunications. Where the hell is the ace in the hole? You think you can stiff Frank Fontaine? I paid good money for state-of-the-art weaponry. I ain't losing this war just because you found yourself a higher bidder. I can promise you, I ain't never been one to lose with dignity.
Okay.
Child star.
I'm just gonna leave now. That is everything I was looking for. Yeah, I am actually. And if I can manage it, I can finish the Bioshock series this stream. That is a massive maybe, though. Okay. Oh, shh.
Criminal dealings?
No, don't you dare. Daddy, relax, that stuff's gold. Thumbs up, relax. Can't make it my slave.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So here I am, 100%
Okay, I'm gonna...
genuine article.
Alright. Oh, man. Let's see what you have.
You can't judge a man by bookings. Everything's gonna come into account.
There. Got all the secrets. Plus, I got all the repair stuff.
How are probably won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on.
Okay.
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. I need to cool the transformer at the top of the device, or the whole thing will overheat. I need to actually use Old Man Winter on the transformer.
Okay.
Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
Pull lever.
What did I tell you?
Enter area. There we go.
Look. We're on the First Lady.
Okay, open door.
It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particle's seated at the top of the structure. Must be up that lift.
Alrighty.
Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
Okay. Now. This should be a lot easier than...
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
Alrighty. Now. Use tear.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a wonder something is simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret life. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart
Great.
lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Find Fink's lab.
Populi, we must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Okay. Well, now I need to go out of here. Wasn't a fan of that. Well, that's locked. Fine, Suchong's lab. I'd settle for a way out of here. Ah! That's one way to get...
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave a woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Okay. They constantly speak in riddles. Do they remind you of the Q from Star Trek in any way? Just a thought. Oh, fuck. Now. Oh. I'll go down when they... Alright. Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
Such is the fate of all hoarders and exploiters. Those who had all rise up. You're next, you hear me?
Alright, let's see.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How'd he deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay to hand?
Okay. Alrighty. Alright, well I found Fink's office, but... That's locked. That's locked.
Think.
current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us. Ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
What's that thing you just picked up?
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yeah, well, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Alright. I need to go to work. Bingo.
Good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
I am just skipping anything else that's optional.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my issue.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicate the narrative.
Okay.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Find the sample. Shit. Okay. Health, and that's Eve. Oh. Oh, finally. And cannon. I will gladly trade that. Okay.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Alright, that was a little bit of help.
Who's that? You gonna answer for this, girl?
Okay.
You can't hide forever.
Where are you going?
Who are you?
Tear it all down!
No surrender!
Yes, yes.
I'll kill you myself.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her. To turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Here's sample. Okay. All right.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
Alrighty. Where is that damn office at? Find the hair sample. Alrighty. Around here somewhere. Gas ammo. Extra health.
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die.
Okay.
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young. I always remember him just being
Hello, Raider Rich. Right now, I'm completing Bioshock. In Bioshock Burial, it's...
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter?
I'm completing Bioshock Burial at Sea, Part 2. And I am very low on ammo for my shotgun. Okay. I'm trying, hopefully, to beat it this stream, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I've been live for almost 2 hours. Find the hair sample. Okay.
Booker, the little girl in the film. It's me. My God. I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
Alright.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
Okay, now I have to return to the tear.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
I'm gonna go back the way I came.
That did not sound right. Here I come!
I heard you. Come on, piggy! Who's there? You see where she went? Are you alright? That's it. I'm coming for you!
Alright. Please don't turn around. Don't turn around.
What's going on?
Here I come. Let somebody else look for it.
I'll find that pig. Did you look after him?
Come on. Okay. Let's see. Alright.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself? Su Chong can only offer table scraps, and Jeremiah Fink has richer meat in mind.
Alright, I'm gonna go back all the way. Hopefully.
What you got there?
You know, just grabbing anything that looks halfway there.
Someone about?
Over here! Shake a leg!
Since when did you become Lord and Master?
Who did this?
Used to do for the man. Now at least I do for myself.
Alright.
Who are you?
Little piggy!
Going in the wrong direction. Alright.
Somebody hide!
Who done this? Someone about?
Okay. I need to sneak back. This is really, really tense. There. Woo. That was tense. Ooh, sneakies.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
Now then, take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Okay. Hairpin lock. Oh, that was so clutch. Okay. Alright. Wow. Well, it would seem that most of my ammo has been returned. Huh.
Change. That's what the people need. But sometimes I feel all I have to offer them is blood and fire. The things they done to me, I can't forget them. I was Columbia's victim, and victimhood begets shame. Oh, what element of human experience is more corrosive than shame? I'm rotted from the inside out. What do I have to offer this revolution except my own dark motivations? When all is said and done, what's more important to me? The people I want to save? Or those I want to murder in their beds?
Okay. I can get out.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that was annoying. Wow, this is actually turning out to be one of my longer streams. I think this is like a 5-hour video game for the second part. What is it for? Well, at the very least, I've finally fixed the capture card.
Pretty lady, put hair sample in tube. Then, put the sample in the tube.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong, we had a deal. Now open.
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Yi Shuchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity, he'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Now, traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
Okay, now. Come on. Come on.
Don't think you can hide.
Come on.
Where is she? Lady, you're working my last nerve.
Yeah, and I'm going to end you if it's the last thing I do.
Come on out. Let's make this quick.
That.
Get back here.
Alright, where are you?
I'll be there. This one's down for the count. We're not all easy targets, you get me?
Fuck it.
Come on out.
There we go.
Don't think you can hide.
Wow. That was worth it. What's in here?
Not in the mood
Ah.
for this hide and seek.
Alright, I think I got everything out of here.
Can't keep running forever, you are. Ryan said to erase you.
That's something funny. Get back here.
That's a Houdini splicer.
Don't make
Well,
me hunt you down like an
where are you then?
Won't even see it coming. Don't think you can hide. This one's done.
Well, where is he? Please don't tell me that he fucking, bugged.
Come out. Let's get this over with.
This area tends to bug.
Wanna make short work of you. Nothing personal, sweetheart.
Finally.
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. Every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on a lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Time to pay the piper, guard. Get back here. I've got you cold. Got you now. Yes, girl. I ain't letting a good lead like you get away.
Okay, I know I'm near the end of this. That's... Fuck it.
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around!
The rest of Atlas's crew are barricaded up that elevator shaft.
Okay. Fuck that. I'm not gonna fight you.
What was that? Get out here where I... Now you're in the soup. Don't make me hunt you down like an animal.
There we go.
Whatever you eat, sister.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire, in a vain attempt to save his cat.
Okay. Now I'm really close to beating this. Yeah.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise.
Okay, place particle. And
here goes nothing. It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl. Oh, great.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign
Just
men?
give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
I have... Oh wait, I need to get one last thing. But I'm so close to the end. It's like within arm's reach.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated. So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the chloroform wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut.
Okay. Oh shit.
Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium salpental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I'm still playing with the dosage.
Okay.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
Folks say it's only a matter of time until Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
Okay.
2 weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring 1,000,000 monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Su Chong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
If you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next. Here we go. You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball, still now, and resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over 1/4 of an inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Ah! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little woman, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need to do is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
And give
anything.
A few taps with me hammer.
I don't know anything.
Better to show by example.
Please, please don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors, and what's behind all the doors.
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker! Suchong's clinic! It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me men's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere.
Okay. I still need to get the ace in the hole. apparently.
One of the lads will show you how to get inside. We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a laggard.
Alright. Is there anything out here? Nope. Nothing there.
To.
Mr. Marshall's mean. Scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't hurt anyone.
Scary.
Shh. Shh. Can you move? Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't. I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some, I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something? Right. Look who I'm asking.
Find a way to Big Daddy. Oh, I can't. Oh, alright, I wonder how I do this. That's bound to be. There we go.
Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. Unacceptable.
Alright. It's one note. Ah.
Citron, what the hell were you thinking? Drinkable plasmids? We're burning through 10 times the amount of atom compared to the injectables. And if you fail to notice, them sea slugs ain't exactly growing on trees. Switch back to the injectables and let the eggheads in marketing worry about selling it to the chumps.
Alright. Nothing there. Note.
If stupid beasts had a half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister No Big Daddy.
Okay. So now I have to go back here.
Scary, 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 scary.
I've got to do something.
Okay, help Big Daddy.
Big monster sick.
It's okay. It's okay. Please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
Going to die. Not fair. We can help. Help.
Okay.
Flying with the thorn in its paw.
Place hair sample in pneumatic tube. Well, where is the pneumatic tube?
Clinical trial. Protector system. Plasma below 255. Dr. Suchong. Client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn Big Daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bond is just another forming. Get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to... Sure. Sequence to allow for... Get away, you filthy little shit! What? What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
I'm going to let him take the little girl.
There's the ace.
Alright.
This is it. This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
Turn to Atlas. Enter wall. Yeah, this is it. This is the end. I didn't think I'd do it all in one stream for part 2.
Hey, sister. Over here. Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
And
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. Now, we both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist. What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish.
What does this say, you little whore? Hey! What does this say?
It says... Would you kindly...
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane, and Rapture's ours.
I chose Rapture.
Chooses. A slave obeys.
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are their savior.
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
Don't say what. Elle me voit là tu bas. Je vois la vie en rose. Il m'a dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours. Et ça me fait quelque chose.
Aw, Bible thumps in chat. Just all the Bible thumps. That's... Okay, that was the last Bioshock game. Now we're going to sit through all of the credits, because all the people that created this game definitely deserve credit for making it, and this includes DLC and all the other stuff. And it's been a time, it's been a ride, but now with this new completed series out of the way, we can move on to bigger and better things. Well, perhaps better is too strong a word, but we can move on to other video games that are retro games, some newer games. I'm not going to announce all of them. The next game is Undertale, and after that is a little bit of a mystery. I have more options than I had in previous streams because the marathon is now over, and it is the end of the marathon, and I probably will not play Bioshock on my stream for a very, very long time. Now, as for my personal preference, I think the first Bioshock game is the best in the entire series. I think Bioshock 2 is rather meh, but it's better than Infinite. And Infinite Infinite is the worst in the series in terms of without DLC, but considering DLC, Bioshock 2's Mervire's Den is actually worse than Infinite. So
you ready?
See the pyramids
This goes on for
along
quite
the
some time.
Nile.
Now, let me...
Watch the sunrise from a tropic isle.
I'm muting this so that I can be heard a little bit better. The next game in our streams is going to be Undertale, and there's going to be a 3-month follower-only mode. That is only going to be for the length of Undertale. I might only play that once, which means the whole death, the whole genocide or good run, that's going to be completely optional on my part. And I'm muting it because although she sings beautifully, I personally want to be able to tell you what is happening within the stream. This is... wow. I normally stream 1 to 2 hours. This has been a 3-hour stream. This is partly because I only wanted to do one last Bioshock stream, and I wanted to get all of part 2 in, and unfortunately it was the longer of the 2 DLCs. I did not take into account the length of the game itself. It's not going to... So, if anyone has any questions about my stream or anything else, be sure to ask now, because as soon as the Undertale thing starts, only the oldest, only the people that have followed for 3 months will be able to say stuff in chat. If you're watching on a hosted channel, I'm not going to see it because I'm only paying attention to my own channel for my own chat. Trying to think of anything else. Oh. Starting the 19th of this month, we have a little bit of a problem. The problem is that I have an NES Mini and a SNES Mini Classic, and I also have a Sega collection, and I also have another thing of retro games coming in the mail on the 19th. So starting around March 19th, I'll have in my collection, not including old video game cartridges, over 100 retro games to play on the stream. That's right, over 100. So... yeah, we're going to play a lot of retro games, and that doesn't even touch my entire normal planned video games I have on here. And I'm thinking that next stream I might do a Mario Kart stream. And that's because I actually want to have a community stream. This is not like within the community of my team, but more of a community with my channel. That will be roughly Thursday, 3 a.m. EST. That's if a whole bunch of people want to race. I'll start up my own circuit. I won't be using anyone else's. And my reason for wanting to play Mario Kart is kind of as a thank you to everyone that's been following the channel, been watching the channel. I've seen channel growth in the last few weeks that I've struggled to see in years, so I have to truly thank the community and every single one of you for all those follows. And the best way I know how to do this is to game with the community. That doesn't mean that we're going to lose our focus of single player games. Hardly. We're going to just play multiplayer games on that one single stream, and then we'll jump right back into new games on Wednesday. Until Wednesday, because Wednesday is our new game day. That's going to be our next Wasteland Wednesday. And for those of you that don't know, Wasteland Wednesday is a day that we actually play new games. And it only happens when we're between games. Like right now. We're between Bioshock and Undertale. So next stream is going to be Mario Kart. And I don't really have anything planned until Wednesday, so yeah. We're gonna have, so today's Thursday, Friday. Not including the weekend, we have 4 streams. Now, the game, I don't know if there's any other. Oh man, it made me think that there was another cutscene. You know, I'm gonna leave the video game audio on now, just in case there's a post-credits scene. Now, there's been rumor that 2K will release a new Bioshock game. It is a rumor. I haven't heard it in a few months. I haven't heard anything from it. I don't know if it's true. But if it is, we are not going to go through the Bioshock series like we normally do for series that we're going to play all of them. Because, as it stands, I played all of the released Bioshock games. That took some doing. I was kind of dreading this particular stream because I'm like, more Bioshock. My variety stream is turning into a Bioshock stream. But that's over with. We can go back to variety. Now, for those that are new, here's how we handle variety. We play a video game to completion, and when we get in between video games, we then play little fun party games like Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, stuff of that nature. It is when we're between games that I even think about playing multiplayer games, and it's the only time I think about playing it. And I'm getting a game tip after beating the game. Okay. I've been live for... Okay, I've been live for 3 hours and 20-ish minutes. Between there. I'm ending the cast, so for those of you that have just started watching, I wholeheartedly apologize, but that is actually a longer stream than what I normally do. Like, much longer. So I'm going to end cast. And if there's no one on my team and no one that I'm following that's live, then I'll probably host the Hunger channel on Twitch. And so if you like what you saw for the stream, don't be shy and hit that follow button. And I'd like to thank everyone that followed today, and I'd like to thank everyone that watched. Every one of you is has my gratitude.